over here in Miami, wrapping up, headed back home to continue the mission impacting. And as you can see, today's topic, we're getting into 5 different qualities as a leader. So gonna be short and sweet. I know you've got a lot going on for the Thursday. Today is event day all over, not just Southwest Florida, but all over the country. So it's amazing to see. Let me know, how's everyone feeling for the day? As always, let's get this chat flowing with some great energy, a little bit of gratitude. Hope you all got a workout in so far. Actually just wrapped up a little pool session. Feeling good, grateful to be alive, grateful for God, grateful for each and every one of you, grateful to be able to learn, to be able to hear new cultures, to be able to travel, to be able to go ahead and get 1% better each day with all of you. So let's get into it. The 5, whoa, check this out. This is crazy. Look at this. I have no idea what that is, but that is wild. Whatever, dropping off a care package to somebody. Hey, that just goes to show how fast technology is changing and the power of being able to adapt. So let's talk about it. 5 qualities as a leader. Okay, first thing, number 1, actually this comes from Don Thompson. Every week, Don, he actually told us that he's going to be doing a private training here with the Dream Team, so all of us can be able to really learn from the best of the best, to be able to sharpen our sword and be able to, again, learn from the GOAT. So number 1, he talked about 5 keys developing as leader. Number 1 is being able to go ahead and step up. That's number 1. Step up. So what does that mean? He talked about, well, even for ourselves, do we as leaders, do we have goals for the week? Do we have goals for the month? Do we have goals for the next 90 days, even for ourselves? You know, are we fired up? This is one of the first things to think about, because if we're not excited, our team, odds are they're going to do what we do. They're going to feel what we feel, because energy is never created. Energy is always transferred. So stepping up, are we really excited every day about what is happening for the month, about what's coming for this next regional in Cali, the next regional in Baltimore, maybe our goals by the time we go ahead and get to South Carolina, Myrtle Beach? And actually during the call and actually on the room, he had everybody shout out, you know, some of the leaders that have been here for a little bit. How did it feel when you were running towards something you were really excited about? When you were running towards one of your goals, what were you doing every day? What were your habits like? What was the feeling internally? And he said, well, maybe some of you, that fire's been dimmed out because life happens, family, health, financial issues, lives. But to be able to remember why we started and to be able to go ahead and get that feeling again, that's how we can really start stepping into momentum. Because momentum happens with nothing but a decision. And it's so amazing, because I've seen a handful throughout the organization, literally in the past couple months, making nothing but a decision, and things start to skyrocket. So shout out to everybody. You're all doing amazing. Next thing, number 2, he talked about showing up. 1 is step up. You know, are we excited? Because that's going to bleed into the team. Number 2 is actually showing up. It's one thing to talk about it, you know, tell the team, hey, jump on the calls, but it's another thing to actually be able to do it ourselves. You know, are we actually jumping on? Are we on the Zooms? Are we taking notes? Are we going to events, leading by example? You know, I learned a long time ago, in our industry, events is everything. Because events, it's just different. It's different than getting on a Zoom. It's different than getting on a call with somebody. Because when you get in person, you hear the stories, you feel the energy, you get to actually see this from somebody else's perspective. In all of these years, that's been one of the biggest drivers. Is I would see somebody and I would look at them, and it would really get me into a state of mind, making me be able to understand, hey, if they come up from a background of not having any experience, but they're seeing success, if they've never had anything to do with this industry, but they're able to go ahead and learn. Look at Troy Hopkins. He hasn't seen network marketing for 16 years. Fast forward to now, 250K ring in 6 months. That's the power of showing up. The stories that we hear going to events. So that's number 2. And it compounds. There's not always going to be people on your launch call. There's not always going to be packed out events. Even on Thursday, we're getting our events back going. Some of them, we've had 100 plus. Others, maybe only 5, maybe only 2 showed up. But regardless, the key is being able to stay consistent. And knowing that, again, whether it's 100, 1,000, 2 people in the room, we're still gonna speak as if it's a packed out room. Okay, so that's number 1. That's number 2. Number 3 that he actually brought up that he talked about was getting into exampleship. Again, leading by example, not just by going to events, but what about even with social media? What about with our 3 ways? What about being able to go out and make new connections? We were over here in Miami for the past 48, 72 hours. Anytime I had a chance, whether we're in the elevator, we're at the pool, or maybe we're just standing in the lobby, I'm always looking to connect with somebody. Even at Fresh Kitchen. Fresh Kitchen, the guy that was literally checking me out at the register at Fresh Kitchen, great energy. I could tell he was a leader. He's there coaching everybody in the background. I said, you know what, bro? I love your energy. He's like, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I was like, hey, no problem. Do you have Instagram? I'd love to connect. He's like, yeah, for sure. Boom, hit up, got his Instagram, created a great relationship over these past couple of days. He actually does day trading, and he's looking for another stream. So we're gonna go ahead and set up a call as I go ahead and get back. But again, that's the power of being an example. Every day, the 3-foot rule, because what we do, the team will duplicate. So that's a great one. I love number 3. Don Thompson, he talked about team sports. Okay, this is a team sport, meaning everybody contributes. Meaning each one of you, every single one of you, you all have talents, you all have skills, you all have abilities to bring to the table with all of us collectively. You know, some of us are maybe better at social media. Some people are great at connecting in person. Some people are maybe a little bit better with going out and throwing events. You see, the beauty of this business is there's always somebody, there's always individuals that we can model, that we can learn and ask questions from. And one of the greatest people to ask questions from is somebody who's literally right at the next level or 1 or 2 levels above you. Mello, I got you. Devontae Hayes, what's going on? Hey, Mello, shoot me a message on Instagram, Define Dreams. We'll get connected. We'll show you how to make some money. We're here with the Dream Team. Yes, we've got a system for you. I love it. Define Dreams on IG. I got you. So again, this topic is all about really leading by example. And number 4 is going to be culture. Yeah, I got you, Mello. You already know. Number 4 is going to be culture. Okay. Culture happens when we all show up. I want you guys to think about like a fire. Imagine we're all sitting around a campfire, and each one of us, every time we do a 3-way, each time we do a call, each time we do an event or we throw a pre-launch, guess what? That's all throwing logs in the fire. And even dropping it in the Telegram, right? The action. Imagine if we had the Telegram filled with income producing activities all day. People getting paid, lives being impacted, going to events, showing the room, right? Just like I'm gonna have tonight with Mr. Don Thompson. We're gonna be able to show what's going on, what's happening for the night. So you guys can see it's not just 1 or 2 people doing the business. We can lead by example, because the speed of the leaders is the speed of the pack. So that's our job. And last but not least, number 5, the 5th piece is going to be team sport. Number 4 is team sport. Last but not least is going to be culture and connect. Culture and connect. Don Thompson, again, he's going to be doing an exclusive call every month for the Dream Team. Yes, from the president. Now, this is not normal. You normally don't ever get this type of access from the man himself, but he's exclusively going to go ahead and put us under his wing and give us the sauce that he's been able to learn over the past decade. So that's number 1. Number 2 is we're going to be doing PC parties. We're going to be doing a lot of really cool announcements, shouting out the ones that PC qualify, shouting out the ones that are showing up. So make sure you guys stay tuned, because again, we have got some really exciting announcements in the background, behind the scenes, that we're working on here with the leaders, so everybody can really stay fired up and have something to look forward to. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys are showing up on the weekly calls. We just had an incredible Wednesday Dream Team call. I gave away the sauce for social media. I'm going to be posting that up here on the YouTube. So if you didn't get a chance to see that, I'll throw up the replay so everybody here is plugged in. And as we go ahead and wrap up, Mello, what exactly do you do? Are you a salesperson? And what is your work that you do? We help people become the highest version of themselves. So if you're looking to go ahead and step up and level up for Q4, shoot me a DM, brother. I got you. Define Dreams on Instagram. But for the rest of the fam, I love you guys. I appreciate you. Remember, we can be, do, and have anything we can hold in our mind. We can hold it right here in our hand. Let's dominate the month of September, one of my favorite months, Virgo month, birthday month. It's game time. Let's go.